here's Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why didn't we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 3rd. Allen now looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit and try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now Allen again. This is caught. It's Cox. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way to 20. A big pickup of 38.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Throwing now is Allen. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
319, hey, 626. 630. Yeah, this. 50.
Now Rodgers. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Steelers are able to add on to that lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw, it's Allen. That's caught right side by Palmer. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12.
Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And again, it's Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
13 yards on the play.
The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Here's Allen. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Going to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 39 yards. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up.
They'll look to throw. Allen going to run with it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Bills 25.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. get this out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Plant. 26. Yeah, this. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 20-yard line.
That's again complete to Palmer. 7 catches for him now. This last one, a first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Bills. First down.
To the air, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 13 yards out. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender on the other side of the ball, I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block him. Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picks?
It's beyond stunning to me. To that with maybe a quarterback